Hello, I'm Professor Richard Little, and a while ago I worked part-time at Deerfield Academy, but I also help the architect of the Koch Science Center select local specimens of importance for the landscaping. In this program, we'll walk through the campus and see what geological stories we can discover.
The historic community of Deerfield and Deerfield Academy is located here. The Deerfield River comes out of the Berkshire Hills and turns north to join the Connecticut River. This is a very strange stream direction since it is opposite the flow of the master stream. This north direction reflects the Deerfield's flow as glacial Lake Hitchcock drained. Once erosion started in a northerly direction, the river was trapped at this angle. It is certainly an interesting story of a landscape mystery. Here's another landscape mystery. There are many flat levels in Deerfield, and few people realize that this whole area of historic Deerfield was part of a large delta built by the Deerfield River as it flowed into Lake Hitchcock. The delta filled this valley up to an elevation of 300 feet, and that is 150 feet higher than Deerfield Academy. Over the past 14,000 years since Lake Hitchcock drained, the Deerfield River has been meandering as well as eroding downward, creating river terraces. Now, let's look at some rocks. We'll start at the Civil War Monument and then make our way towards the Koch Science Center. And then we'll follow the path and road to the old cemetery. Rocks form in only three ways: by igneous, sedimentary, or metamorphic processes. And we will find great examples of all three types in our Deerfield exploration. The Civil War Monument is a beautiful example of a type of sandstone called arkose. The sand composing arkose has many weak minerals such as feldspar and mica. 200 million years ago, the Connecticut Valley was part of a great rift as Pangea split. Rift Valley sands washed in from close by mountain source areas. Weak minerals therefore had a chance to survive the deposition process. Following the walkway to the right into the Deerfield Academy campus will bring you to this peaceful spot with a nice fountain. Yes, that's a nice, very nice rock. Gneiss is a high-temperature metamorphic rock. It has a banded appearance. The components have been reshaped by extreme heat and pressure. They changed and rearranged, but didn't melt. Molten rocks solidify with a random texture, as seen here in this granite grinding wheel. The flat stones are Goshen schist, a rock from old ocean sediments squeezed by the making of Pangea in Paleozoic era time. Next, follow the walkway to the flagpole area and see quarried red granite and white granite. The red variety is due to a common feldspar type, orthoclase, which comes in a variety of colors. Look for a Franklin County granite in the small flower garden before the library. This rock came from a construction site along Route 2 in Irving, a site locally known as the Great Wall of Irving. This rock has been dated radiometrically at about 300 million years old. That's 100 million years older than the dinosaurs. And now for something quite different, a magnificent art, science, and engineering creation called the longitude dial. It will tell time via the sun's shadow with an accuracy of 1 minute. The creator, Will Andrews, used a variety of rock types in his creation. Here is a very unusual rock. From a quarry in the Berkshire Hills town of Hawley, it's the Hawley Schist. This metamorphic rock was formerly an ocean sediment, but there were erupting volcanoes nearby that contributed iron-rich volcanic ash into the ocean mud. During the plate tectonic collisions that eventually made Pangaea, the iron-rich mud transformed to this schist. Minerals grew, such as hornblende and garnet. The hornblende sometimes makes bow tie shapes, all set in a matrix of mica. Back on the main walkway, view the large glacial erratic granite boulder found 10 miles southwest of Deerfield that illustrates a series of intrusions. It shows granite liquids that injected several times into already solid granite. Cross-cutting relationships are nicely illustrated here. Which came first? Now, continue along the walkway for more samples. Quartz sand is the world's hardest common mineral. If you can take a sandstone composed of quartz sand and then metamorphose it, fusing the sand grains together, you now have the world's hardest rock. The final rock at the end of the pathway is this one. It's a schist from the Goshen Formation. Now, just uphill of the Goshen schist rock, almost covered by ivy, is a really rare rock. It's got armored mud balls. This rock is from the nearby Deerfield Cheapside Quarry. Continue uphill for some basalt column sections, also from the Deerfield Cheapside Quarry. At the top of the road, you arrive at the historic cemetery. There's many interesting rocks here that record sad events. Look for slate, Arco sandstone, and marble. You now know some of the amazing stories recorded in the specimens right along the scenic path and roadway at Deerfield Academy.